Hey beautiful, if you're pregnant like me, or if you're looking to get pregnant, keeping your core strong throughout the entire pregnancy is super important. And I'm going to be sharing 3 moves using the stability ball and a resistance band that will keep your core nice and strong. And not only are these moves great to do to strengthen your core before you get pregnant and also during pregnancy, you can also do them postpartum as well. If you suffer from diastasis, which is an ab separation that happens commonly in most pregnancies, and in most pregnancies after you give birth, your stomach and your ab muscles should come back together to close up that separation again, because it separates to allow the baby to grow. But some moms, their muscles need a little bit more help getting their muscles back, and I was like that after my first pregnancy. So with my second pregnancy, I am making sure I'm keeping my core strong, and these 3 moves do that for me. So make sure you check them out and try them out too. So just again, 3 moves I'm going to be focusing on today. There's a lot of other great moves out there, but these are 3 that I've really been enjoying here in my second trimester of my pregnancy. So you're going to need a stability ball, and push-ups are great because push-ups, we don't only think of push-ups as being a core ab workout exercise, but it really is. But when you're pregnant, especially going into your second and third trimester, being in the frontal position can put a lot of pressure on your growing belly. During my first pregnancy, I did regular frontal push-ups. Now with my second pregnancy, I'm working out a little bit differently to help again prevent any large separation. So I am doing push-ups on a wall or elevated or anything like that. I mean, at an incline, just to give a little bit less pressure. But adding in a stability ball against the wall just ups the challenge a little bit more to really engage your core muscles even more. I'm doing 1 round with you here today. Feel free to do this 2, maybe 3 times through, depending on your well. This isn't like a workout where you're going to be really sweating hard. Really, this is a more slow, really controlled core workout. So again, the first exercise we're going to be doing here is push-ups against the wall. Now if you don't have a stability ball, if you're just starting off, you can just do your hands right on the wall. But if you want to increase the challenge a little bit, I recommend trying it out on a stability ball. And you can just do as many reps that feel good to you. I recommend anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. And again, nice and controlled, and really keeping your core engaged. So when I mean core engaged here, before we even begin, you want to think zipping up from your pelvic floor, so up, and then pulling in your navel. So that means really activating those transverse abdominals, the interlay, the corset that's going to keep your growing belly nice and strong. Okay. So you can have your feet up on the toes for a little bit more advanced, or you can go a little bit more flat-footed. And then the ball right in front of you, hands out in front. Engage again before you lower. So nice subtle movements, not anything too harsh. It's a very subtle and pulling up and in. Okay, so hold that core nice and tight. And then we go lower down, and I'll get my hands right here. Lower down into the push-up. That's 3. You gotta keep breathing. Exhale as you push up to the top. That's 5. Keep that core engaged as well. 7. Keep going. This is also, of course, going to work your upper body as well. But it's also really good for strengthening your core. A few more here. 12. 13. 2 more. Last one, and that makes 15. Second exercise that I want you to do, again, you're going to be sitting on your stability ball, again, kind of keeps you uneven and making sure you really, again, works those internal muscles. If you're just starting off, you can hold on to a wall, or you can put all your hands onto the ball, and then slowly over time, you can reduce the amount of fingers that are holding onto the ball until you get to the point where you're not using any fingers. So I have my clients in my Retrain Your Core do the same thing when they're just starting off postpartum. You hold on to the ball at first, and as your core gets stronger, you can slowly reduce the fingers and eventually no fingers. So same concept, it's kind of how you progress. I have a string here on my pants. Okay, so here we go. Sit up nice and tall, and you're going to be bringing up the opposite leg, and we're kicking it out while we're doing crossover punch. So we're going to focus again doing 10 reps on each leg. So Again, you can hold on to the ball, wall, whatever feels best for you. Or you can try it with no hands if you're a little bit more advanced. So again, engage the core. A gentle up and in, so breathe in. And then exhale out. Engage, nice and easy. And then up and cross it over. 5, 4, 6, 7, can't count. 8, 9, and 10. Great job. It looks really super easy, but it is extremely hard. You don't really want to be wobbling around. You really want to make sure the ball is not very moving that much. And you're really keeping a nice, strong, engaged core throughout the entire time. So now, the left side is not as strong, so I might wobble a little bit more on this side. So here we go. So engage, arms ready, and go. 4, 5. You can always stop for a second and readjust, and then get back into it. 9 and 10. Great job. Third exercise, you can still be sitting on the stability ball, but we're going to be adding in a resistance band. And what we're going to be doing with this exercise, it's one of my favorite moves, is using this and pulling out. But then we're also going to be upping the challenge a little bit here and raising one leg. You can alternate legs every time you pull out. Again, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. Again, same concept of keeping the core engaged. So breathe in and then out. Engage it, and then you're gonna pull the band outwards. This one's very challenging. You can always just first start off with just using your arms and omitting lifting up of the leg if you're just starting off, and then you can up the challenge by adding in both. If you lost count, I'll do a few more here with you. Nice and easy again. Really want to just focus on your form here and keeping your core engaged. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Great job. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this isn't a workout that you're going to be dripping with sweat or really gets the heart rate up. It's not built for that. It is designed to, again, to work your inner core muscles, the inner corset, the transverse abdominals that are going to keep your core nice and strong throughout the entire pregnancy. And like I mentioned, even if you're not pregnant like me, maybe you're thinking of getting pregnant here soon, I didn't pay that much attention to really keeping my inner core strength strong. Yes, I had flat abs and a six-pack abs, but there's more to having a strong core than that. And I learned that during my first pregnancy, especially I learned that postpartum when I had dealt with diastasis. So I'm here to tell you, to inform you, to start working on making your inner core nice and strong before you even get pregnant, and then continue it throughout the entire pregnancy. And doing moves like this that are geared specifically towards activating your pelvic floor and your TVA and breathing right is going to get you there to do that. And you can also do these postpartum as well, a little bit further along, I would recommend, in your postpartum journey. I'm inside my program. I have other exercises that are great to do really officially after you just had the baby. These are a little bit more advanced that I wouldn't recommend to a little bit further along in your journey. But give them a try. Let me know down below in the comments how you enjoyed them, or you can head over to the blog, purelytwins.com, where I will have pictures of each exercise and a printable workout, so you can print this off and literally do this anywhere. And the great thing about this is that it doesn't require much room. Yes, it does require a stability ball, but if you're traveling, you don't have a stability ball, just do it regularly on a chair, and you can still just do the same exercises, just do the breathing and the pulling of the band. So it's really great to do. And again, it's looking at the bigger picture here of really making sure you're working on your inner core to keep it nice and strong. I really hope you enjoyed these 3 exercises and doing one round with me here today. And subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any video from us. And give this video a like if you'd like to see more workouts or pregnancy tips like this.